Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 7 Day Challenge. Today is day one, and I can't wait to share some tips and strategies with you to help you strengthen your relationship. Thanks for joining, and remember, every day for the next 7 days, I'm going to be sharing a video with you, which is going to help you um, try a few strategies in your relationship, maybe reevaluate how you show up in your relationship and try and make that relationship so much more stronger, that connection that we all strive to have with our partners, something really extraordinary. So without further ado, let's start. Right, today is obviously day one. Remember to hit the subscribe button that I'm going to leave in the link below, and then you will get a notification every time that a video goes live so that you can know when the next one is. But otherwise, you can join every day at 9. So today is the first video, and the first strategy we're going to be talking about today is building trust and open communication in your relationship. Trust and effective communication are the cornerstones of a healthy partnership and a thriving relationship. Without them, even the happiest relationships suffer. So let's dive into some key strategies that will help you build trust and open communication. There are 4 important things that I'm going to share with you, and I invite you, look at your relationship without judgment, just with observation and curiosity, and try and understand your relationship from a different perspective. We're going to look at the understanding of trust. We're going to look at enhancing communication. We're going to look at honesty and transparency. And of course, we're going to look at how to build emotional safety within your relationship. Understanding trust. Let's start here. Understanding trust is the foundation of the relationship. Trust is something that without that, your relationship just won't work. So it's about understanding why trust is important to you, how you and your partner view trust, and what does it mean to you? What do you need to see from your relationship that shows that you can build trust and that you trust your partner? Are you really sure that you understand how your partner views trust? Have a conversation with your partner. Remember, trust and commitment go hand in hand. Without trust, there can't be commitment. And without knowing that there's a commitment, there can't be trust. Being honest with your partner, being reliable, and keeping your commitments is a key to helping you as a person and your partner build that deep connection of trust. How do we show up? How can we show that we're honest, and how can we really keep to commitments? This doesn't only mean serious commitments. This means just tiny little things like, I'll call you later, or don't worry, I'll do that for you. Also, being reliable. When your partner has the need to reach out and ask for your help, be there for your partner. Be reliable in many senses. Be reliable in knowing that you are going to show up on time, that you're going to stand up for them in a conversation when someone might be attacking them, for instance, in a situation at an event or something, when someone kind of takes them on or something like that. And then it's about being honest. A lot of women make the mistake of, when they asked if they are okay by their partner, they say, yeah, I'm okay, but you're not okay. It's about being honest and saying, no, I'm not really okay. I'm feeling vulnerable. I'm feeling insecure. No, I'm not okay. I'm a bit annoyed at something that you did. Can we talk about it? Remember, that is so important when you are explaining how you understand trust and understanding what your partner expects from you when it comes to trust. A very important thing that I'd like to share with you today is if you think of a tripod has to be balanced for it to work. And this is how trust works as well. There needs to be three things present for trust to be there. There needs to be trust, there needs to be commitment, like I said earlier, commitment to the relationship, commitment to resolve issues, commitment to show up for your partner, a commitment to be reliable. But also, there needs to be friendship. And friendship is when you actually like each other, when you show your partner that, yes, I like you. I trust you with my secrets, I trust you with my dreams, and I trust you with my vulnerability. The next aspect that I'd like to touch today is effective communication. How can you strengthen your bond in your relationship by giving attention to your effective communication? Effective communication definitely helps with conflict resolution. How do you guys resolve arguments? Are you a stonewaller? A stonewall is somebody that shuts down. I'm kind of a bit of a stonewaller. Or are you very aggressive with your conflict resolution? Do you demand answers, demand someone to talk to you when they might not be ready? Are you willing to express your needs, wants, and dreams and desires, and your icks with your partner? It's so important to be able to do that, but also important that to allow your partner to do that without feeling under attack, without feeling that you need to defend yourself. Just hold a space. Listen is the last one. And that means that, we always want to defend ourselves in conversations. Sometimes being quiet and listening to your partner, holding a space where you are being curious, trying to really deeply understand what your partner is saying in a situation, especially when it's conflict, but also just when your partner is sharing about something that means something to them. Really listen. And active listening. Active listening is when you are making sure that you're understanding your partner correctly. You're present, you're not distracted. You ask questions. You make sure that you understand. And if your partner says, no, that isn't what I mean, then to allow your partner as many times as possible until you understand to express what they are trying to explain to you. That's so, so important. So, right, let's get on to the next slide, which is honesty and transparency. So, honesty and transparency has to be present for you to actually build that strong connection. Honesty and trust, they might sound similar, but they are actually different. Honesty forms the backbone of trust. This is how trust becomes strong when you're honest, when you're not treading on eggshells with your partner, when you are completely open, like an open book with your partner, sharing your thoughts, sharing your fears, sharing your concerns. The bad part of your insecurities, being vulnerable and being willing to say, look, I'm going to share the things that make me scared, the things that trigger me, and why they trigger me. This is the transparency part, so that you're not trying to be who you think your partner wants you to be, but being your true essential self. And then, of course, remember that your partner will start feeling really valued and respected, and most of all, importantly, trusted when you are willing to be honest and transparent with your partner. And that is when the beautiful thing starts happening, where your partner will start doing that back to you. Because when we are willing to be vulnerable, the people around us feel safe and they are willing to be vulnerable as well. So let's carry on to the next slide. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please ask questions if you have any questions. Send me private messages. I'd love to answer them directly as well. The next slide is what I would like you to focus on is building that emotional safety in your relationship. Now, a lot of people feel that this is something that goes without saying, but there are many people that really battle with building emotional safety. Foster open communication culture. This is a culture in your relationship. I mean, be very open and discuss with your partner that you would like to have an open communication culture within your relationship. This means that we're not going to hold things in, we're not going to bottle things up. We're going to communicate when we feel it. The first time we feel that little voice in our heads or that little voice inside here that says, I'm a bit annoyed or this is worrying me, let's talk about it with your partner. Create a safe environment for open communication. Now, this is so important. I love helping couples set time aside on a daily basis to actually connect with one another. Whether it's in the morning having a cup of coffee outside in the garden, or in the evening after work sitting outside having a glass of wine, or just lying in bed in each other's arms and sharing what's been happening during the day. Put away the cell phones, turn the TV off, put your newspaper down. Not that anybody even reads a newspaper anymore, or your iPad, and put your book down. Listen to your partner, turn toward them, look them in the eye, hold their hand, touch their leg, and say, how was your day? You know, what was hard about your day today? What was great about your day today? Create those special moments of a safety zone where you say, right, I'm here now, I'm present now, and I want to hear about what's been going on in your life, in your head, in your heart. Also, no judgment or rejection. Some of us can be quite judgmental without even realizing it and quite critical of our partners. So cut with that, cut with the rejection and the judgmental, replies when your partner is sharing about their feelings. Some people get really sensitive. I'm quite sensitive when it comes to my emotions. I like people to, feed back to me, to say that they understand. And some people have better sense of humor than others. Some people can take a banter, some people can't. Be very, very clear with your partner as to what upsets you and, what type of behavior makes you feel that you are being rejected and that you are being judged. Voice those things to your partner so that they can understand you better. Remember, it's our job to, if we want to build this intimate and really strong connection, to understand the word intimate as well. Intimate means into me. I want you to see into me. And if you are allowing your partner to see into you, which is a very vulnerable thing to do, this is how intimacy starts and the vulnerability starts. And this is how that connection gets so strong when you are able to do that and let your partner see into you. And then do the same to your partner. Encourage your partner's vulnerability and offer validation for their feelings. A lot of men find it really hard to actually verbalize their feelings. If your partner finds it hard, then help them. Ask them, how are you feeling about that? You seem upset. Tell me how you're feeling. And then validate that. Say, well, I would have probably felt the same way. I would also be upset. What can I do to help you feel that you are understood in the situation? What can I do to help you feel that you are not alone in the situation? That type of response is far more valued than jumping in there with advice and a strategy on, you should say this, you should do this. It's about offering validation first. So I hope that makes sense. The next, second last slide is, I'd like to just share this with you as a summary. And this is to say that by focusing on building trust and open communication, you build a very strong foundation in your relationship. But it takes a lot of hard work. It takes commitment. It takes getting through the difficult days. It takes that sometimes when you do have a battle with resolving conflict, to be patient and to not give up on your partner and not give up on yourself, because often we find that we are so judgmental with ourselves and we fear rejection because of our own responses. So, just be patient and do the work. Don't give up on yourself. Remember, tomorrow at 9, it's going to be the next day of the challenge, and we're going to talk about emotional intimacy, which is one of my favorites. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to share the link to my YouTube channel where you can subscribe there. You can just find it as well, Tracy Kimberg, relationship expert on YouTube, and click that bell so that you do get a notification when the new video or the live is out. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with the next video out. And I want to say thank you so much for listening. And remember this quote: the fundamental glue that keeps a relationship together is trust. So work on your trust and be honest with yourself, be honest with your partner, because that is how trust will be built in your relationship and that connection will be strengthened. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy today. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the time with your partners, your family, and yes, have a think about what you heard today. I hope that it helps you build that stronger connection, which we all want. See you tomorrow.